Welcome back, everyone, to my Generation 3 Master Quest series, and a Merry Christmas. Hopefully, everyone is having a great holiday season. I know I am. Today, I wanted to share with you guys the final and third part of my Emerald playthrough. I finished this playthrough a good while ago. I just never got around to actually editing what I recorded. Um, but finally, it's here. And as of right now, I have reached the frontier. I haven't touched any of the facilities yet. Um, I'm mainly going to focus on getting all the Pokemon that I want for my frontier teams, or any Pokemon that I might want to use. Um, and soon I will be uploading my Pokemon, like a build series where I showcase how I build the Pokemon I'm going to use, what move sets, their IVs, their EVs, stuff like that. So look forward to that. That will be coming very soon. Before the year ends, I do plan on uploading one last video before 2026 starts, and one of you guys have already guessed what it's gonna be. So hopefully you guys love it. It will be going up before the 31st. So in this Emerald run, what you guys just saw, that first Tate and Liza gym battle, my luck was just out the window. I kept getting crit. The enemy kept high rolling me on damage. Too much confusion hacks. I performed terribly. But on the second go around, my Cacturne and Crawdon pretty much took care of their whole team. It just came down to luck, really. And on my I forget his name, but the 8th gym leader, he wasn't much trouble either. Besides this Kingdra, that was the only threat, really. But I managed to pull through, even with the hacks that happened in this battle, like freeze and double teaming. But yeah, right now I'm still shiny hunting for Abra on both Fire Red and Leaf Green. The way I'm doing it is I maxed out my coins in my coin case, and I'm buying up every possible Abra I can with max coins, then checking my boxes to see if I have a shiny, and if I don't, I just reset my games to before I bought the Abras and just rinse and repeat. With Fire Red and Leaf Green, their RNG isn't broken like Emerald, Ruby, or Sapphire. So in those games, every single time, it will be random. The odds aren't fixed. So I'm having pretty fun with that, knowing I don't have to worry about anything else behind the scenes. I'm at about 2,000 soft resets for the Abra hunt. Nothing yet. I'm really hoping for a plus special attack or a plus speed nature, because Abra is it's a glass cannon. There's no other build for it besides a tanky Generation 3 niche build that I did see on Smogon. But besides that, I'm just really hoping for something that hits hard or that goes really fast. I'm open to nicknames too. I'm really drawing a blank when it comes to nicknames for Abras or Alakazams. Oh, and here in this Wally fight, it was pretty easy. He wasn't much trouble. And once I started the Elite Four runs, I was expecting to steamroll everything, because I did train my Pokemon past level 50, since none of them are shiny and I don't plan on making these Pokemon Ribbon Masters. But I did have troubles along the way, and I would like to mention that I did switch out my Volbeat for my starter. I did box my starter in the last episode because I'm not a fan of fire types, and I didn't see myself using the fire starter anymore. but Volbeat was just really underperforming, even with its really good moveset that I gave it and item, but it just wasn't cutting it. So I had to box it and bring my Combuskin out of retirement. I leveled it up and evolved it into Blaziken. I taught it more moves when I traded it over to my other games. I taught it Thunder Punch, which is a Battle Frontier exclusive BP move. I taught it Brick Break, Earthquake, and I kept Blaze Kick on it so I could pair it with Scope Winds, so the critical hits could pop much more frequently. And that's the build I went with my Blaziken. I did rename it too because Sanji, while he's a cool character in One Piece, just recently I've really not liked him that much, so I decided to rename my Blaziken after my favorite One Piece character of all time, which is Ace. Such a cool character. Here with the Phoebe fight, I was really expecting to sweep with my my Delcatty because I traded over a Choice Band from my Leaf Green game, and I really did expect Choice Band plus Shadow Ball and my Delcatty's Ghost Immunity to just sweep Phoebe, but no, that wasn't the case. Things don't always go as planned, but I did use the rest of my team to pretty much clean up. And here with the Glacius fight, I was just expecting to do chip damage on most of her Pokemon before having to switch out, because I don't have a Pokemon that perfectly resists her team. But to my surprise, Ace really did pull through and pretty much pulled out an entire sweep. I underestimated the power of Brick Break and Stab, and that was pretty much a one and done battle. Here with the Drake fight, I really was wondering how I would deal with it before I started the league run. So before I entered the league, I made sure to go to the move deleter and get rid of Waterfall from Crawdaunt, and I replaced it with Ice Beam, and I gave Crawdaunt the Never Melt Ice so the Ice Beam could hit extra hard. And while it was pretty useful, I did have to be careful with this Kingdra, the second Kingdra in the game. It's just so dangerous with its Dragon Dance setup. So I switched out until I'd shipped it enough to where I could switch back in and kill it. And I did the same thing with Drake's final Pokemon. I just needed a safe switch in. I'm not proud of the constant healing I did in the Drake fight, but it's even more blatant and apparent in my champion fight, which is honestly one of my worst ever champion runs, because I have not used that many healing items since I was a kid. So it was kind of embarrassing, but that was the run. Right here with Eugene, like I said before, I had to switch out so I could switch it back in and it can just, take it out with one Ice Beam. Surprisingly, my Survivor, I expected it to put in a lot of work during this league run, but it just underperformed miserably. Don't get me wrong, I really love Survivor, but I didn't think it would be this bad. Because before the league run, I did invest several EVs into certain stats for some of my Pokemon, just so they wouldn't be terrible. But man, Survivor just did pretty bad. Here in this champion fight, Wailord, it took out a good chunk of my team before I could even put a dent into Wallace's team. Here with Ludicolo, I expected to get over its double team hacks with my Skarmory's Aerial Ace, but it was just faster and its surfs hit too hard. I'm guessing my Skarmory just had really bad special defense IVs, but I did invest a lot of HP EVs into it before the league. right here, Cacturn was surprisingly the MVP of this this champion fight. I didn't think it'd do pretty good, considering Wallace does carry Ice Beam on some of his Pokemon, and I did run out of Giga Drains in previous Elite Four fights. So I was just thinking Mirage was gonna be like a sack Pokemon, but no, Mirage really did come through. And since Mirage did run out of Giga Drain PP, I was gonna teach it Sandstorm and set up Sandstorm to boost evasiveness and then spam Flash just so I could get over some of these Pokemon. But I didn't get the chance to do that. It just got taken out. So that strategy went out the window eventually. But yeah, right now I'm still hunting for Abra, and I'm preparing for my final video of the year, and a new mini-series is in the works. I was also considering doing any type of Nuzlocke content next year, preferably on like ROM hacks, because I can record from my phone. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. I have been considering it for a while now, because one of you did recommend I play other games, which I get. Sometimes when I'm watching a YouTuber and they don't switch it up a bit, I kind of just lose interest. So I've been considering Nuzlocking ROM hacks. The most recent one I have played was Heart and Soul. That ROM hack is amazing. It is, in my opinion, the best way to experience the Johto region. Your Pokemon follow you. It has a built-in Nuzlocke system. You could choose to include the fairy typing or the most recent movesets of Pokemon. It just has so many different customizable options. When I did play it like 3 months ago, I remember I found a shiny Cubone and a shiny Flaffy just casually while grinding levels in that game. And I don't know if I still have them. I'll have to look through my phone, but if you guys are interested in a Nuzlocke, that would probably be the game that I will Nuzlocke. Probably 2 videos a week, since it's much easier to record better quality content since it's on an emulator. But yeah, here on this champion fight, I think at this point I thought Wishcash was the last Pokemon I had to face. So once my Crawdaunt beat it, I was so relieved, only to find out Gyarados was left. It completely escaped my mind. So I made sure to heal up just enough to where I could switch back into my Cacturn so I could one-shot it with a Thunder Punch. And thank God it used Hyper Beam on my Crawdaunt, because that just gave me the safest switch possible, and I defeated Wallace. Really, it was one of my messiest champion fights. If I could go back and do it, I would, instead of trying to use some of my niche favorites, I'd use more viable favorites. But I had fun with the Pokemon I used. I'm still kind of sad that I couldn't make good use of Volbeat, but oh well. And here in this Steven fight, this really took me by surprise on how it played out, because I grinded so many levels just to be somewhat on par, and so Viper really did redeem itself from the league run, because it just destroyed Steven really badly. It took down his Skarmory, and it just put in so much work in this fight. Honestly, the best redemption I've seen from my team members. Honestly, Steven was such an easy fight compared to the league. It honestly didn't feel like a boss battle. That could be because I was much more higher leveled at this point, even though his team is still higher than mine. But he did manage to one-shot my starter, but that wasn't a problem because Viper just came in and just swept, demolished him, literally melted him into a pile of metal. Viper is so cool, man. Will always be one of my favorite Gen 3 Pokemon. But besides my Abra hunt and my new mini-series, I hope you guys have a great rest of the year and look forward to my final video. But with that, thanks for coming along on the journey and have a great 2025.